Blessings, 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 and more blessings. This video is my reaction to obviously the death of the Queen on the full moon on the 8th of September, Thursday. This is your Imperial Majesty, King Tutankhamun, Jesus Christ, Abraham, Noah, Moses, Melchizedek, Yahweh, Reuben, and boy, I did try and warn. I did warn you. I said there's going to be a big change. Because now that I've revealed who I am, now that I'm awake, I'm the rightful King of Kings, Lords of Lords, the Creator in the flesh. It's time for the angels to go to work. So it's the first judgment, eh? Now, being that her name is Elizabeth, and the fact that after Boris Johnson, the woman that just took over her is called Liz Truss, but her real name is Mary Elizabeth Truss. My point I'm making is Elizabeth, Liz, Lizard, Lucifer, Lil. You see where I'm going with this? Put that on the shield. So if you look into the word Lucifer, rhymes with Lucy, Lucille, Lil. If you look at the word Eve, and you put a D in front of Eve, and you put an L, you get devil. If you understand that obviously the first man was Adam, Adam's apple, and obviously Eve being influenced by the devil because the devil is the female energy. And that's what I've been trying to explain to you. The bull. Yeah? Because obviously the ram is April. Rams will cease. So obviously, Ramesses, you know the ones there? So if they cease the rams, the real kings, the real warriors, and we put the woman in charge, the Elizabeth, the Lucifer, the female energy, chaos. And this is why it was time for her to go. And honestly, was just about to write a letter to her, you know. I got the letter here. Just about to write a letter explaining that I'm here and I'm here to reclaim my rightful purpose and duty. Obviously, I was just about to write a letter to the damn Boris Johnson, but then obviously he's stepped down, and now it's Elizabeth, Mary Elizabeth Truss. Now let me understand about the title Mary. Mary was a title that you give to queens. Mary. So when you see the word Mary, it's actually a title that was given to the rightful queens. So Queen Akhenaten, Queen Mary Magdalene, Queen Virgin Mother, and obviously the Virgin Mother had a sister, so she should be queen as well, and then so forth. Yeah. So my reaction to the Queen passing away was, yo, I did warn you. I told you the time is now. The Creator is here in the flesh, and there is nobody greater unless, as it says in John 4 verse 16. Oh, yeah. John 4 verse 16. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. And I put that out there today. Was it today? Yes, I posted that today on the Facebook chat and the Instagram story. And funny enough, she passed away today. Now, obviously, the Queen was born on the 21st of April, which means she was on the cusp of, obviously, April, the ram, and then she was going into, obviously, Maya, May, the bull. Now, if you go around the world, you'll see that the bull is the one, bull ring, and bulls, red bulls. That's what's celebrated around the woman, the female energy. And this is why the world is in such torment. So obviously, being that I am here, I'm here to free all humanity from the devil within. How? Very simply, for I know that God works from the heart and the devil works from the mind because we have free will. So this is why it's very fundamental, and in fact, the last 3-4 days I've actually given up on anger, hate. And I mean given up, I've actually got rid of it because I've actually know that nothing's actually real. So the fact that if I keep holding negative vibrations and what this has done and what that has done, that's just going to hold me further away from the goal, which is obviously to fulfill my duty and purpose in saving all of you, even though you don't even know that you need to be saved. A real thing, man. But it's beautiful. Honestly, it's amazing. And I love each and every one of you. But yeah, this was just a quick reaction to, not a quick reaction, but a reaction to the fake Queen Elizabeth's death. Now I've revealed who I am and I'm here. So yeah, very soon, family, you will see the truth right before your eyes. Hopefully you see it before it's not too late. But yeah, King Tutankhamun here. Moses, Abraham, Yahweh, yeah, Noah, yeah, Melchizedek. Yeah, you've had more than one reincarnation. I was speaking to a few Muslims today, and they were telling me that obviously, I pointed them, I didn't say, I just said, because obviously I had Jesus, Noah, Abraham. I had all my names there. I said, yo, so do you know that they're all the same person? And they're like, no. I was, what do you mean they're not the same person? So do you know you're reincarnated beings? And no. It's just the first time you've ever been on Earth. I was like, oh my God, this is madness. So I goes, alright, then so who are they then? And then it goes, oh, they come at different times. So obviously they come at different times because you're reincarnated beings from. You know what I'm saying? They came through the same lineage. Do you know what I'm saying? It's pointless, isn't it? Obviously I wasn't trying to change their thoughts and opinion. I was just I was learning. Because I just wanted to see what they say. You know what I'm saying? Because they're blatantly looking at me. They know it's me. You know what I'm saying? And obviously they're going to try and do anything they can to obviously try and tell me that, yo, when I'm trying to tell them, yo, this, no, I don't even tell them. Obviously when I'm showing them, yo, King Tutankhamun, they're trying to tell me, no, this is Ramesses, the second, the third, the fourth. I said, this Ram ain't ceasing. But obviously the first thing I had to do was get rid of that anger in order to control the God within, because obviously love breeds more love and creates, and then hate just breeds more death and destroys. So that was the first thing. I had to block out what they're doing to my mother and all the children, mothers and fathers around the world, because really nothing's real. And we have got law of attraction, and we have free will. Even though the devil took that free will of us through the medication, the vaccinations, and then obviously on top of that, eating the animals. When you obviously, I've explained to you before, when you're eating animals, you're actually taking upon them energies, them emotions, that fear. So yeah, you can bless the animal as much as you like, but when you come to the realization that you are Jesus Christ, consciousness, you are God, and obviously the more you love is the more, I'm not even going to put that into words, but obviously you don't age, you don't do, it's the more everything, the more everlasting you become, more spiritual you become, the more stronger connected you are to the angels, to God, and to the fundamentals in life, which is peace, love, and light, and happiness. And in fact, the most important thing to become successful in life is to be happy and confident. Remember that your subconscious is a program, like your computer. And the software you put into your programs are your thoughts and your emotions and feelings. So in order to change your emotions and feelings, you have to change your thoughts. And with that, it's just simply by just looking for the best, or finding, or don't even think. Just think, at least I'm alive, at least I'm happy, at least I love my children. You know, the ones that I love my mom, I love my dad. If you don't have no children, you don't have anybody. Just love the fact that you don't have nobody. Yeah. And you can go out and you can do what you can meet, you can speak, you can do whatever you like and feel free. Because there's nobody to tell you you can't do this, and you know nobody to tell you you can't do that. So yeah, it's just a quick video to point out, yeah, the feminine energy is the devil, the masculine energy is God. Obviously, being that she's Elizabeth, Alpha, Lucifer, Lucy. Yeah, come on, fam. Like, honestly, when people, I'm trying to explain to people that obviously God is a male, and then obviously if the opposite of male, masculine, is feminine, and it says our Father and Son and Holy Spirit, and yeah, it's our man's will, and I understand. Yeah, it wouldn't be nothing with the woman's touch, because together we are one. The yin and the yang, God and the devil. Without God and the devil, nothing exists. Without the male and the female, nothing. Without the dark and the light, nothing exists. Yeah, and this is why it's fundamental that your Imperial Majesty King Tutankhamun, reclaim his rightful purpose and duty, because nothing will go to order. Men are the order, women are the chaos. Men are the order, women are the chaos. I'm so happy that Charles is, I want to be speaking to Charles rather than Elizabeth, because honestly, I'd rather talk to the man than Mrs. Elizabeth. Obviously, I talk to her in the spiritual realm and I communicate with her that way. I'd rather that than meet this woman in this frail old body in the physical. So yeah, blessings to you, Queen Elizabeth. I know it probably weren't your fault. Obviously, I know that the devil influenced you, but at least you didn't have to meet me. Actually, you do have to meet me. Ha! I hope when you meet me in the spiritual, you know exactly what you do, and that you will repent. I hope you repented before you go. The family, honestly, I do love each and every one of you, including that damn ass beautiful creation called the devil. Because if it wasn't for the devil, no female, nothing would be here. And that's the fundamentals of the fundamental soul. It's just a quick reaction to the Queen's death. And big up yourself, love yourself. The time is now. I just wanted to look a quick statement for you. This is what I'm sending out to quite a lot of heads of departments. So this is coming on your way. This is your Imperial Majesty Pharaoh King Tutankhamun. Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Moses, Abraham, Noah, Melchizedek, Reuben, the creator in the physical flesh, King of kings, Lords of lords. I have come to set all humanity free from their mental slavery, because if you have not guessed it yet, now you know. The Jamaican, Caribbean, and Irish, Scottish, Welsh, your roots are very important. And this statement is very powerful. But the whole world knows that you are the true Israelite, the first creation, the first beings, the first gods, the Asian, African, Egyptian, the creator to all humanity, including our Asian children. Now, the Ashkenazi Jews, also known as the European, the Romans, the English, are not the original light melanated, or what some misinformed people refer to as white people. The Irish, Scottish, Welsh people are the original Asian, African, Egyptians, along with the Jamaican, Caribbean. Do you get that? The yin and the yang, the dark and the light. Without the Jamaican, Caribbean, and Scottish and Irish, nothing would be here. No human, no animal, no bee, no tree, no sea. Because together it's we, the light moon and the dark moon. Okay? So everything we've been told has been twisted, for we never physically enslaved on ships, which I obviously gathered the information from serving in the Royal Navy for 8 years, and I can see this is impossible. How, you know what I mean? How are you gonna carry a whole nation on what, 2 or 3 ships? What are these ships? Anyway, very simply, we were captured, tortured, beaten, raped, and ate. Yes, they ate us. They're still eating us now. Why? I'm going to this. On our own land, our men, women, and children, as well as being mentally raped, tortured, just like they're still doing today in Africa and all other westernized countries with their illegal and legal drugs. UK, Ireland too. Now the fundamental question is, how did they manage to get away with this evil right under our noses till this very day? This is a question you all may wonder. Well, what the devil did, our most beautiful creation, the feminine energy, was used our Asian children, which was very clever, using the knowledge that we taught them, which was the art of gene splicing. Now, if anybody doesn't know about gene splicing, go search that. Like, they didn't just clone Dolly the sheep yesterday. Everything comes from the original creation, the original Egyptians. We taught everything, so nothing new under the sun, nothing's being created. The devil has influenced the people in the top positions, so everything that's coming out is nothing new under the sun. It's already been there. We're the ones that created it. But anyway, so yeah, what our Asian children did, influenced by the feminine energy of the devil, was using the art of gene splicing, which we taught them. They created what we now know as the planet of apes and the planet of lizards. By using our original human DNA and splicing it with the monkey and the reptile gene, they were able to create a race that looks like the Scottish and Irish, Welsh, etc., in Jamaican, Caribbean, and also themselves. So note to yourself, the Africans we see today, the big noses and they are not the original African. The original Asian, Egyptian African, as I said before, is the Jamaican, Caribbean, and obviously the Scottish, Irish, Welsh, Australian, etc. Okay? So, the devil, which is the female energy, the lower consciousness of ourselves. So the higher consciousness would be the God. It's all making sense in masculine energy. Used our Asian children to isolate the Jamaican Caribbean gene and splice it with the monkey and reptile gene to create what we now know as the African species today, who eat dogs, cats, monkeys, anything they get their hands on, humans. This is not a joke. This is real. You can Google it. You can see it. It's there for you to see. Why do you think these Chinese, Japanese, and Africans eat humans, monkeys? You know what I mean? Come on, it's not you, fam. There's no Jamaican Caribbean looking at me and saying, yo, I yam you. Man. Anyway, so yeah, maybe cat, monkey, human, mothers, fathers, children included. Yes, them yam everything. Mothers, fathers, and children included. Then they did the same to themselves to create what we know as the Chinese, Japanese race. So basically the Asians, what they did was obviously same thing, gene splicing, used their DNA, mixed it with the reptilian and the monkey gene to create a Chinese, Japanese race. And then they kept all of our secrets to themselves. What is the secrets? Our knowledge and our wealth. You get it? Because they wouldn't have no knowledge and no wealth if it wasn't for the Jamaican Caribbean. So what do? Create a different race that look like us. And then you can sneak up beside us and just take us out one by one. We wouldn't even know no difference. But I'm looking at you and like, rah. Yo. Oh, where you gone? Where, you see Johnny 2 or Johnny 3. You see 2. You see Daniel? No, I ain't seen him. He got himself to go a shopper and go pick up some coconut. I don't see him back for all 2-3 weeks. You know what happened? They ain't kill him or rape him, take him away. So, really and truly, family, my Jamaican and Caribbean and Irish and Scottish and my Asian people, so it's time to wake up. Especially you Jamaican, Caribbean, and you Scottish, Irish, or Welsh, it's time to wake up for you. Yo, listen, especially you men, because you're the gods, fam. Obviously, being that the female energy is the devil can use our females against us. And I'm sure you've been through that experience. The women will lie and tell you that you've lied. They will make up stuff just to bring down your energy and turn you into the lower consciousness of yourself, make you angry and make you do something that you really didn't want to do to the woman that you love or your children. So men, this is the fundamental time to be careful. Yeah, control your anger. Remember, you are God. So control that lower aspect of yourself. When you when you become angry, you do take on the energy of the devil, which is a feminine aspect. So you can obviously remain in love, remain godly, and deal with anything that way. Just like I dealt with the Queen Elizabeth. So for you and the true royal bloodline, divinely chosen by the Most High, spread this knowledge far and wide around the world for your Imperial Majesty, Pharaoh Tutankhamun, Jesus Christ, Abraham, Noah, Moses, Melchizedek, Muhammad, or me, Reuben Jacob Samuel is here. And I'm here to resume my rightful duty and purpose to help free all humanity from the devil's clutch. Because like I said, Jesus Christ works for us all, and so does the devil. But the devil works through our thoughts, through our free will. But Jesus Christ, God, always through the heart. So this is why I know, as long as I remain love, peace, and light, and I aim for your hearts, we have no problems, family. So, with that in mind, blessings to each and every one of you. Know who you are. Like I said before, the Jamaican, Caribbean, and the Irish and Scottish, honestly, you own everything. You own everything. If you want a copy of this letter, let me know, but I'm sure you can type it out yourself. Show people, when you go into your shops, literally, if you show them that letter, what I just typed out, you can go into any Asian shop, take the thing and walk out. If they call the, what you call the political official lies in court, show them. Because they're Irish people and they're Caribbean that work in these certain jobs. And you just let them know that you are God, you are the creator, and you're allowed to do whatever you want from, because you created everything. Listen to what I'm saying. Every sweet, every chocolate bar, every wine, every gum, every penny, every money belongs to you. But obviously, I know that many of you, especially the women then, because obviously you've been controlled, you've had your free will taken away, and so with the men too, through the drugs and the animals and the lifestyle and choices. So obviously, I ain't just going to wait on you. I'm obviously going to do what I got to do to ensure that every children, every baby is saved, every animal, every bee, every tree, every vicinity. Imagine that the queen died on the full moon today, fam. It's a full moon. And the queen, the fake queen, has gone. The rightful king is here. Blessings, peace, love, and light. And please send this message far and wide, especially to our YouTubers or our people that have been taken over, we've sold out. We want to give us this misinformed information about the correct, basically sold out to the devil, because obviously they don't want you to know that the Jamaican, Caribbean, and the Scottish and Irish are the yin and yang, the light moon and dark moon, and together we are one people, one nation. Without the dark and light, the yin and yang, the Jamaican and Caribbean, the Irish, Scottish and Welsh, nothing would exist, because we all either be trapped in darkness or we all be trapped in light. When it's too dark, you can't see. When it's too light, you can't see. So you need the balance. And this is why it's fundamental for the Jamaican, Caribbean, Scottish, Irish, Welsh to come together, not in anger, but in peace, love, and light, and spread the word. Because some of our Asian children don't even know. In fact, many of our Asian children don't even know. And obviously, I don't blame them. I don't blame anyone, to be quite honest, to be quite frank. Obviously, once these letters reach who needs to be reached, then obviously if you do come back with anything that's misappropriate or denies it, which we won't, if you do, well, the best thing I'm going to do is just obviously ignore me, try and ignore me. But obviously if through certain communications I've been able to sort that out and make sure that doesn't happen. So family, without further ado, blessings to each one of you. Remember, you are God's in the flesh, and also devils, depending on your choices in life and your thoughts at this precise moment. So whether your business or whether you care who me is or whatever, well, you better care, because obviously, yeah, know it for yourself. Yeah, I can either just read it for you, but another time. Yeah, but you're sure you got a Bible somewhere? Google. Was it John 4 verse 6? No, John 4 verse 16, or the other way around. Yeah. So yeah, look at that chapter, fam, because obviously I am love, fam. I am love, and obviously I get it, that obviously I created the devil, so obviously the devil's going to use everyone against me, especially the ones that I love the most. I know that too, people, yeah, gods, especially you men, fam, because obviously the woman is the one you love the most. I've just explained to you the feminine energy is the devil, so obviously if you're a woman, is a female, the devil, the feminine energy, can use your female the most. Females, women, look up the lost books of Mary Magdalene, because she tells you straight, this is not even coming from me, it's coming from Mary Magdalene. Females, you have to rise your consciousness up from the lower level, which is the feminine aspect, to your higher self, which is the masculine aspect of yourself, your masculine consciousness. How do you do that? Just follow what the man does, remain calm, don't always, don't talk so much, and if you've got something to say, make sure it's love, light, and peace. And yeah, just don't say much. Be like, make sure every word you say or speak is powerful. It's not all about shoes, clothes, this, that, whatever, honestly. And that's what it's about, rising your consciousness up to the godlike status, because that's what every man, woman, child, dog, bird is here to become. The highest version of themselves, which is the godlike status. When you're constantly becoming angry, whether it be with your loved one or your child, you're actually affecting you. So you're actually staying in your female, feminine aspect. Come on, every man knows that, fam. You know what I'm saying? The only time you ever felt comfortable when referring to that, going to that angry state, is when you're defending your loved ones or your family, your children, and the mother of your children, the love of your life. So make sure you always direct it that way. And honestly, the best way to kill any violence is just to say, oh, yo, bro, I love you, you know, fam. But you just say, bro, I love you, you know, you don't even want to go there with me, fam. Like, honestly, I love you, like, you don't even know. I love you more than you love yourself, because right now you're actually hurting you. You're not hurting me, because you can see that I'm about love, fam. So I don't know what you've done today. What's happened, bro? Sis, walk on. Talk to me. I ain't met no one like you. You're a good fam. You're a good one still, but I don't want to talk to you today. Alright, that's cool. But I'm here if you need me. But this, honestly, this is how you handle every situation. You can handle every situation, is how you react to the situation. So if somebody does come up to you and say something really volatile that really gets on you grapes your, you know, the ones that, here's my best advice to you: walk away. Someone said, you know, this is not. Someone said, you. Well, this is me. Repeat what they said. If somebody says you're an arsehole, say, you Ross, you know what? I probably am an arsehole stuff for real. And they're gonna say, what? No, you can't call yourself. I'm calling you an arsehole. I said, you're right, me an arsehole. Cause we made that around you. Real thing. Or yeah, so the next one, or laugh, or tell a joke. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. If I'm a joke, you know what I'm saying? Joke the situation out. If it's too volatile, just get out the situation. Or, you know what I'm saying? Say, well, you send me out. Yes, me a fool. Man should never have this business waste my energy with you. Why me about waste my energy with you and you're full up a devil? You have the meat like you never you go to McDonald's and then you go to Burger King, and that's only lunchtime. You know them one day no veggie burger now run. A pear burger, animal burger, and but no. And the veggie burgers ain't the one either, fam. You don't want to be eating from them places, fam. Honestly. And I've been going out a lot now, and honestly the best food you can have is the one that's cooked from home with all the love and all the vibrations and the energy, fam. It's the best food ever, especially if you find the right wife, the right woman. You know the ones there. Family. Or even if you can't cook too, because honestly me can't cook bad. But anyway, thank you to each and every one of you. This video wasn't supposed to be so long, but I love you, and peace, love, and light to us all. And to all those who are still in power, know that your time is coming soon. So obviously, get ready to repent. Time is now. Peace, love, and light to us all.